Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well today. And this is another video that I would like to talk about dress code. Okay, so as you know me, my name is Tekla or TK, or you can call me Too Blessed to Be Stressed. Okay, so let's just get right into it. So I like to dress nice. Yes, like I like to look presentable because I learned a while ago that dressing well is a form of good manners, and you will never get a second chance to make a first impression. And always people first see your appearance before you even speak. Even if you're a smart person, like if you're very smart up here, the first thing people will see is what you have on, like what you have dressed. Okay, so whether you're smart, whether you're not, your looks speaks a lot about you. So I personally, I believe I got this from my parents, especially my dad, because that's the one I got to spend a lot of time with on the earth, because my mom died when I was still very young. But even then, I remember we used to travel to Zanzibar with my mother. She used to go and buy clothes, beautiful clothes, and come to sell to other people. She was a businesswoman, okay? So my dad was known for dressing well. Anyone who knows my father, they can testify to that. Like, he was always on point. He had so many suits, so many shoes, like you name it. Okay, so I believe I took that from him. Well, I might not have a lot of stuff as he did, but the love of fashion, the love of dressing nice, I believe I got most of it from my father. May his soul rest in peace. So I just want to share with you a few things that I personally have learned that makes me take seriously my looks and what I put on. So I remember since I was in school, I was smart. Like, my shirt would be clean, ironed, my skirt, my socks, my shoes, everything. My uniform would always be clean, ironed. My shirt would be tucked in because we were supposed to do that. If I was supposed to put on a sweater, I'll make sure my sweater is nice and clean, and that made me do well in school as well. Okay, so that's one. And then after school, I remember even when I started like my career journey, it was the same thing. I remember there were several times that I was chosen as an example among my colleagues that, I show up to work nice, my face, if I was putting on a lipstick, my lipstick was nice, it was not very shouting, my clothes were nice and clean, such things. So I used to receive those compliments a lot from a young age. So I kept on developing that without even paying attention myself, because it was something that I was doing naturally because I was interested in what I wear, the hair that I have on, my makeup, all that stuff. Well, I'm not a very everyday makeup person, but at least I would make sure my eyebrows are well done. Maybe I can have like a foundation and a little bit of powder and maybe some lipstick or lip gloss. It depends on where I'm going and how I'm feeling that day, okay? So I came to America, okay? After I came to America, I got a job at, one of the biggest stores in the world, okay? So I meet a lot of people at my work, and it's a fashion industry, okay? So we dress mostly anyhow, but it has to be work appropriate, okay? So this was the time that I realized, okay, so now I'm in the space where I can actually exercise all the fantasies that I've had on what I want to wear. So this job is so much fun to me because of that. So I would wake up in the morning, and depending on my moods or how I feel that day, I would just try an outfit, and if I feel comfortable, I will go with it. And my number one rule, I have to be comfortable in that outfit. If the outfit is so tight, if it is too short, maybe, it depends. There are some things that I really don't negotiate on when it comes to an outfit. If maybe the shoes are dirty, I will not wear them. Okay, so those are the few things that I really consider when it comes to what I wear. So working in the fashion industry in America, I started by doing that. So when I go to work, I make sure I arrange my outfit. Like most of the times I plan even a week before. So there are days that I'm off or the days that I have time, I would always try to put on my outfit. So I would try maybe this pair of trousers with this shirt and this blazer, you know, that kind of thing. And when the week starts, I already have my outfits planned. So depending on how I feel, I would pick the outfit that's ready, okay? And that helps me to save so much time. Like when I realize that, it's a game changer for me, okay? So I started doing that. The things that came to my notice was that people were paying attention to what I put on, something that I had no idea. So I remember this day I went to work and I saw that we were supposed to vote for different things, you know. So I voted. Of course, I voted for myself, and I voted for one person. She's one of the managers. She dresses so good, guys. You can imagine she has been working there more than 10 years. So she's paid well. She knows the fashion in and out, and she knows how to put on the outfits, okay? So I voted for her personally. So to my surprise, being there for less than 3 months, the day they were announcing the results, I was not at work on that morning. So when I came to work in the afternoon, when I went to work in the afternoon, people were congratulating me and I had no idea. I was like, wait, what did I do? So they were all like, oh, you don't know? You don't know? So everyone wanted to break the news to me, okay? And then one of my supervisors actually told me, well, you won the best dresses. I was so surprised. Like, I was like, wait, what? Me? So this is why I was so surprised. First of all, I'm a Black girl from Africa, and I've been working for this company less than 3 months. I've met people that have been there more than 10 years, and they dress so well. And another thing, guys, I don't spend so much on my clothes. That's something most of you do not know. Most people think I spend a lot of money on my clothes. The truth is, I don't. Okay? I'll tell you what I do. All right? So I was so surprised, but then I was so happy and so excited. So I got my certificate, I got my awards, and this is something else that I noticed was that not just my outfits that made me one, it was also my attitude while I have my outfits on. You know, I always like to smile. I always like to laugh. I try to have good vibes, positive vibes with people around me. So I think that also makes my outfits stood out. Why do I say that? Because later on, few months after that, I won the Star Hospitality Award. Okay, so this, I was also surprised because I didn't even know when we voted for that. I had no idea. I think I was off, something like that, for like 2 days, and that happened. And I went to work. I think I posted that video. Maybe I will share it somewhere here for you guys to see how I was surprised when I went to work and my supervisor was so excited to give me the certificate. And I was asking her, what did I do? Like, what did I win? So I won the Star Hospitality Award. And I was so happy to win that award because I come from Tanzania. So my country is known for hospitality. So that meant for me, I am truly Tanzanian and I represent my country well. Guys, why this is a big deal for me? I am from third world country, okay? And I am proud of myself that I can actually win these certificates in such environment because I work with people from different nations. I meet people from all over the world. Like, I believe where I work is one of the biggest malls in this state that I live. And almost all the tourists, all the people that visit United States and come to Washington State, if they want to shop, that's one of the places they must come. It's a place that a lot of people come, okay? So for people to actually notice me and award me, that's a big deal for me because they see people from all over the world in different styles and fashions. So for them to acknowledge my dresses, I was truly honored. I am still truly honored, and I'm trying to keep that bar up there. So right now, me and my boss, that actually the boss that I voted for best dresses, she won the award for like, I don't know, 5 years consistently. So it was like I was the person that took the award from her. So she respects me for that. And we always make fun of each other. Like, you know what? I'm watching you. And I'll be like, well, I'm learning from you, but you know. So it is so nice. So I wanted to share a few lessons that I learned personally from dressing well. So number one, as I mentioned earlier, dressing well is a form of good manners. Also, you'll never get a second chance to make the first impression. So always look presentable. Another thing, you will never know who you're gonna meet with. So every day, dress your best. You might meet your enemy, your worst enemy. You might meet the person that's gonna give you the best opportunity in your life. So you don't wanna look, anyhow. So it's important to always look on point. And then another thing is that people are observing you. So you might get great opportunities from how you carry yourself on daily basis. So this is something that I want to share with you. So some of my colleagues and my bosses actually started to dress better after I won the certificate and after they see how I show up to work. Like, I dress like I am serious with my job, okay? So I saw a lot of changes in so many people on what they wear. And this is something that one of my bosses actually shared with me one time. She was like, you know why I don't dress like nice? I have all these good, brand clothes, but I don't wear them to work because I'm always running, I'm always sweating and all that. So I don't want to wear my nice clothes, my expensive clothes, while running around. I just wear them on special occasions. And then I ask her, what are the special occasions? Because we are always at work. Like 90% of our lives is at work. So I told her, you can have like nice blazers and wear something inside, okay? But I wouldn't take that as an excuse for you not to put on your nice clothes. You have to look presentable. First of all, you are a manager. So when I call, because sometimes when you're attending to customers, they would have an issue that requires you to call the manager. Let's say I'm wearing a blazer, I look presentable and my manager shows up in, anyhow. So I told her that and we laughed about it. So she was like, well, let me see. I'll think about it. I'm like, yeah, it's nice if you dress nice, like your position. People will take you serious, okay? So she changed. She actually started wearing nice clothes that she had. Still now, she doesn't dress anyhow. She would wear either a blazer on or a nice shirt, and she would tell me, you know what, nowadays I wear, so that I look like a boss, like what you told me. I'm like, yes, you see, you even feel good about yourself. So even my other colleagues also have shared with me that, you know what, now I like to, arrange my outfits and, dress nice and look nice like you. So that really makes me feel good that I'm actually, having an impact in people's lives. And I believe once they start by little things as taking care of their outfits, that's going to improve so many other things in their lives in terms of their career, themselves, and everything else. So this is one thing I want to share with you. Okay, I just want to check and see if I'm covering everything that I wanted to cover. Okay, so why you should dress nice? Your world is your runway. Don't be like my boss who used to say that, you know what, I don't want to wear my nice clothes. I'm keeping them for a special function. Which special function? Every day you wake up is a blessing, and you should conquer the world. You should put on the best outfit you have. Okay? So to me, every day deserves my best outfit. Okay? So I want you to also put that in mind, that you don't have to keep your nice clothes in the closet. You should wear them every day. Okay? Because it's the same body you're dressing up. It's your own body. Okay? So to me, that really don't make sense. All right. And then another thing, you will always attract great conversations with people when you're dressed well. You can tell. There are days that I just want to keep it simple but casual, I would see how different it is, like the difference it makes when I interact with people that are very well dressed. They will be like, but the days when I have, my best outfits on, people would be more interested to having conversations with me, and the outfits would actually start the conversation. Someone would come and just say, oh, by the way, I really like your outfit. I'll be like, oh, thank you. My colleague would jump in and say, oh, you want to know why? We always wait for her to show up to work because she's the one that's always best dressed. And I'll be like, okay. All right. Okay, so another thing that I want to share with you, the rule that I share, I don't spend a lot on clothes, on my looks. Yes. I get some of the clothes from my sisters. I buy on sale. Okay? I wait when things go on sale. That's when I shop. And I don't shop for winter clothes on winter. I would shop for winter clothes on summer because that's when they're very cheap. Okay? And I like to keep a very minimal closet because I don't want to have a lot of stuff. When you have a lot of things, it's hard for you to even wear them because sometimes you might buy things twice. This is something I actually noticed with some of my colleagues. They used to tell me, you know what, I buy so many things because, working in a fashion industry, you get discounts as employees. So you get things at a very, very cheap price. So people shop a lot, okay? So sometimes they even forget if they have that same thing and they buy it again for the second time. And when they go to their closets, they realize they have 2, 3 of the same item. So this is a hack that I noticed. I said, if I buy, let's say, 1 new thing or 2 new things, I have to remove either 2 or 3 so that I make room for the new stuff and I remove the things that I don't want or the things that I want to replace. So that's something you can also do. Start by going through your wardrobe and see what does not work for you anymore. And if you're going to bring in new stuff, remove the ones that you think do not fit your style anymore. Okay? And always shop on a budget and shop when things go on sale so that you don't spend a lot of money just to buy clothes and shoes. We have other things to do with our money, okay? And always know what you need. Always check your wardrobe. This is something that I always pay attention to. So if I want to wear something, and sometimes I don't find things easily to wear in my closet, and I'll be like, okay, so what do I need here? Let's say I have a nice jeans, and I'll be like, oh, these jeans would look nice if I had like a shirt. So I would note somewhere, either on my phone or somewhere, I would note that I need a shirt, or I need a long coat, or I need, some boots, so that I know most of my outfits needs this item. So when I have money, or when it's time for me to shop, I know exactly what I need in my closet, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's another way that I use. Okay guys, I think this video is gonna be so long, but I thought it's worth sharing. You can let me know on the comment section down below, what are the things that you do? How does your dress code has changed your life? Or if there are things that you're gonna pick from this video, let me know on the comment section down below. And as usual, remember, the world is your runway. So dress every day as if it matters, okay? Till next time, stay blessed. Bye the best.